Okay, so I live in the woods behind a strip mall, right? Something that I've noticed because of my deep interest in philosophy and psychology and evolutionary biology, and specifically the very controversial schools of evolutionary psychology, is that I don't think it's obvious to everyone that eyes and what you're looking at are obvious to everything with them. So I'm talking with Gemini AI about eyes and about attention and about focusing your attention, and then about how the brain responds to attention being focused on it before the person is aware. And I'm explaining to it that I watch ticks and spiders react to me. I'll watch a spider not realize that I'm alive until I turn and I can see it see my eyes. Because you can watch it put up all of its sense apparatus to look at you the best that it can. I'm not sure it's obvious to everyone, to biologists even, that to animals, we're the same sort of thing they are. They don't go, oh, human, different kind of life form. They go, oh, identifiably same kind of life form. They can't think categorically like we can, which means that neither could we once. Which means thinking in categories is a kind of trained human behavior. You have to be taught how to think in categories. You have to be taught how to think at all, which means somebody figured it out for the first time for themselves. So like, I'm watching these birds hop around the parking lot, and they'll stop and they'll watch me until they see me watching them. And then they act casual. Well, mating rituals aren't very different, are they, among humans? When you look at somebody of the opposite sex, or somebody who just isn't you, you just naturally assume they're the same kind of thing you are, even though they're a vastly subjective and objectively different thing than you are. I think about this a lot. I observe a lot of dates and a lot of get-togethers. So if I were to end this by speculating wildly, the reason you can be curious and a rabbit can't is because maybe only one human was curious and survived. Maybe it only happened the first time, one time. Maybe it took his offspring, her offspring, being curious and surviving with the guidance of the parent for it to become genetically endemic. But it's in all of our brains. All of our brains are built the same way. They just wire differently. The neurons themselves form idiosyncratic links based on what you think about, which is entirely based on what you look at, what you hear, what you observe in your immediate environment.